Here with UVA-Wise women's basketball head coach Kunzman, whose team hosts Kids Day for the first time ever on Wednesday when the University of Pikeville visits the Pryor Center. Coach, if you could talk a little about Kids Day and how excited you are for your team to play in front of a packed house.
We're pretty ecstatic as a team and as a staff. We haven't been part of Kids Day before. We've been able to see the men's team be a part of it for the last few years. So we're looking forward to it. We've talked about it as a team today, how excited we are. You know, a lot of the girls said they haven't played in front of this many people, whether it's kids or not, ever. So to have 2,200 kids be here and cheering for the Cavaliers, we're really looking forward to that.
You're coming off an 80-64 road victory over West Virginia Tech. You hit a season-high 14 three-pointers. And from the opening tip, you just took control of that game, got out to a 12-2 lead, and it was never really in question. Talk about your team's performance against the Golden Bears.
I would say the first thing is the unselfishness of the team. We were really able to find the open person and find the hot hand. Blair Harding had a phenomenal game with 33 points, followed by 3 other girls in double digits with Casey, Kayla Carey, Katie Jo Lester, and Taylor Sandage.
Coach, this will be your second meeting against Pikeville this season. The Bears were victorious 93-70 earlier this year, and it stopped a 3-game winning streak that you had against Pikeville. What do you have to do differently on Kids Day to come out with a victory?
We have to have better energy. When we got there, we just, it was like we were dead or something. I mean, we just really weren't there and going through the motions like we do in practice and like we do on a daily basis. So really having high energy from the start, and that starts in warm-ups. We talk about that. And then, sticking to our fundamentals and staying disciplined on the defensive end.
Your first meeting against the Bears, they out-rebounded you 51-32. And that's something you've done a little bit better job of late. You out-rebounded West Virginia Tech by 20 rebounds. Is that something you think will be key to the game for you to be successful?
Absolutely. Pikeville, we talked about it, they beat us on the glass, and they worked hard. They crashed extremely hard. They follow their shots. So we know that we have to keep them out of the glass. I think I've pulled every rebounding drill I know in the book out in practices, so I'm hoping that pays off as we get into the game.
Your last meeting against the Bears, Kiana Grayer had one of her better games this season. She had 13 points on 6 of 9 shooting. Are you looking for Kiana to get more involved in the game? And do you expect that with her performing well earlier this year against Pikeville?
Kiana's consistently been a good presence for us in games. I think Pikeville was a good game for her. I think it started with her communication. And, we're definitely looking to her. We need balanced scoring. Talk about that. That's what makes our team good offensively, is having an offensive threat from 4 or 5 players. So we're looking for her to step up tomorrow, absolutely.
Pikeville's led by Kalila Quigley, who's averaging 16.9 points a game, and she had 20 points against you the first time. Kayla Carey's been playing better here as of late. Do you think that's a situation where Kayla's got to perform well inside and kind of match her to give you a chance to win?
I think getting stops defensively and not trading bucket for bucket is something that we've talked about, as well as not just Casey, but Megan, Kiana, whoever gets subbed in and is defending in the post needs to make sure they're being a presence and keeping her off the boards.
Coach, good luck against the Bears, and hopefully come out with a big Kids Day victory. For fans wanting to come to the game, tip-offs at noon. If you can't make it, you can watch the game live on UVAWiseCavs.com.
Thanks.